Bloody on my it's always something at the start of the video. Randomly, right there, I just needed to clear my esophagus. Like, that's ludicrous, right? But, bloody on my body, baby. Look, today's video, by the title, you could already tell we are going to be playing as Maki. Now, for this, I'm running skin tone 3, height 3, depth 2, and width 2. Now, the face I'm running is face 14. Mouth is 12. The hair I'm running is hair 28. This is Loki the closest one I could get to like short hair that resembles Maki's ones. And let me give y'all the color code. This is the color code. Feel free to pause the video, take a screenshot, whatever you want. That's the color code, right? And right here we're running. This we could actually just black it out so it doesn't show up at all. Everything else is black. We're running shirt 1, pants 1. Now, the reason why I picked pants 4 over the other pants is because for this would be like Maki from JJK, like season 1 and stuff, season 1, season 2 when we first met her. But we're doing the time skip one, so we're good using these pants right here because she also has a brown belt. And when you change the color of these pants, the belt actually stays the same color, which worked perfect. Now, when we get into the game, actually, let me show you the clan I'm running. Clan I'm running is Combo. Combo gives you 10% melee, 10% curse energy, 9 stamina, 13 defense, 7 weapon. Now, I mainly picked it for the 7 weapon and the 3.75% health, because those are the really important part for this build, because we can't use curse energy, because this is a full maxed out Maki build. Now, before I even show y'all the face of my cosplay, we're gonna head over to the Maki NPC so y'all can tell me how close y'all feel like it is. And there's a Sakuna in the server, but we're not gonna fight that yet. We're not gonna fight it really, because after this we're just gonna test the build to see the damage I'll put on the build, so y'all can let me know. Now, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All right, there's always room for more of y'all. Now, when I get to Maki, I'm going to like turn so y'all can see it, but as of right now, y'all not. I mean, y'all seen it, but like y'all didn't see it with the accessory and like the hair color and everything, you know? Now, I already looked at it, and like the only difference I've noticed is that the hair is more shredded in a way than mine. So this is the Maki NPC that they added. Oh yeah, the battle scars, right? The scars, I don't have those, and look at the hair. Right, that's the only difference. Now, this is my version. I did it with the glasses under, if y'all can see it. And this right here that's on hers, that's like another accessory that I have to like go here. It would overlap this one and cover this one, and like you could see it, which would make it closer resemblance. But as far as let me know in the comment though. Let me know how accurate I made it look. Now, maybe we could actually even go, because they did make Maki and the Maki NPC pretty bulky. Maybe we could actually go even more bulkier and like go 3 out of 3. You know what I mean? But enough with that being said, let's run it down. So what I'm running is Heavenly as the combat, obviously. I'll be running this because I'm running the Binding Vow. And actually, let's do the Binding Vows first. It'll make more sense that way. Binding Vows and everything. So I'm running Physical Restriction, which y'all already know right now. This is tier 3, so tier 1 and 2 might not have the same stats as this until you get it to tier 3. 12% melee damage, 8% stamina, 8.5% defense, 11% weapon damage. Slightly less than the melee damage, but we lose all of our energy and curse technique ability usage. Now, I know y'all probably like, why the hell would you put Berserk on this build? But think about it, right? It's more of, this build is not like the best build in the game. I think it is, in my opinion, but it's more like for role-playing purposes, right? This how it would go. So like the Berserk mode is just for when like your health gets low, and then boom, it's like a Heavenly Restriction mode. You know what I mean? Because that's what I feel like Berserk is. Berserk would more fit in with Heavenly Restriction. So you get a -5 curse damage, curse energy, which doesn't matter. The only effect you're really taking is the -5 global damage. And then I thought that wasn't enough, so I stacked it with another -2% on melee and weapon damage with the Vow of One-Sided Slaughter. Now, reason being is this: Vow of One-Sided Slaughter, each 5 combo counts, right? So for every 5 combos, right, you get a 2% damage buff. The max is 7% extra damage. That's gonna get countered by this 1%. So I'm losing 1% right here and 1% right here. So let's do just the weapon, how much percentage of damage I'm losing, right? So this is 6 already. Yeah, and I'm gaining, yeah. So if, realistically speaking, if I really want to, we could just remove this, right? If you want to like run at the damage route, right? You remove this, right? And like throw on glass cannon. It's gonna give you 10% extra, right? Which is gonna stack with this, making it 22. Then you could remove this for if you don't want to get that extra 1% off, and then like you rock this right here, which gives you an extra 4%. Now, since it is a Maki build, you're getting 25%. Yeah, 25% sword damage, right? The Berserker is really just for the mode, that's it. Now let's go into the accessory so y'all see what we're running. We're running the Maki bandages right here. Now you could use this for the vanity and like it gives you the more Maki look, but I didn't really like how I went through the hair. So that's why I did the glasses instead, but it's entirely up to you. And Gojo's glasses don't really show the eyes. Maki do use glasses similar to Gojo's, but they're crystal clear and like you can actually see through. So that's why I did these glasses right here. Now, I'm running Maki Headband, which gives you melee and weapon, which is our main damage. And then I'm running Toto's Necklace, which gives you melee and stamina, which we need. Stamina helps with the abilities, and like we use it for dashing. We got Maki's Cloak, which is 4 weapon and 8 melee, 2 stamina. And then we're running the Ironclad, Jesus Christ, I can't read, Gauntlet, which gives you 11% defense for a grand. Now we're using Camo Clan. We're using Camo Clan. Camo Clan gives like really, really nice buffs, and I think it fits this build. Now, till they add Zenin, that is. Now we're getting an extra 26 on melee, an extra 29 on defense, an extra 15 on stamina, and an extra 15 on weapon. 13 on Chaos Energy, but we don't really need this at all. Now, we're running 200 in melee and 300 defense, 300 sword, and 40 stamina. You probably think the stamina is low, but we about to go check it out right now. Oh, let me actually go over the camo specs real quick for y'all. Oh, where is it? Right here. So 10 melee, 10 curse energy, 9 stamina, 13 defense, 7 weapon, 3.5. I think I went over this already. Sounds like something I said already. So let's go to the NPC and test this out. Now, by Maki build, this build is mainly going to be revolved around Split Soul Katana, as Split Soul Katana is Maki's main weapon, right? Now, we're going to test it similar to how I've been testing it. Let me know in the comments if y'all like how I like slow down how I test the weapon so y'all could get the full feel of the weapon. Now, this right here does 561. That's with the other thingies. And now this right here is gonna be doing 830, well 950 off one. Now let's wait for the to get out the way so we could jump into the next one, Swerving Drawn. It's a pretty viable build. I like it, me personally. This does almost 2,000, and it's not him because he tried to use an ability. Now let's do the first one again just so y'all could get a proper scaling of the damage. Right, 550 relatively. And then we're gonna go to Heavenly so I can show y'all the Heavenly damage output. Now this is gonna be the Heavenly damage output. Let's try the last move. The last move does 1,200. Thunderclap is going to be doing... Damn, I gotta wait till it's off the screen. Let's see, Thunderclap does 707. And this one right here is going to do... I don't know if that's real. I don't know if the Thunderclap actually got out of the way before I could get into that one. So let's actually try it again. Alright, relatively 600, not bad. And let's try the boulder throw. This is like low-key my favorite one. 1,000. Oh, actually, I think the Thunderclap was in the way. Pretty sure it does like 8-ish. I don't think it's that high in damage. Yeah, 700, yeah, give or take, so yeah. But yeah, remember, this build is predominantly around Split Soul Katana, and this is mainly for like role-playing purposes. So the damage shouldn't really matter since like that's what it's for. But all in all though, I do think this build is pretty viable. I actually personally like it. I've been using it since I made it. I made this since yesterday, but I kind of like had a few tweaks on it. Now, let me show y'all if you were to run the Binding Vow, like the damage difference with the other Binding Vows that I had on at first, which would be this one right here this would be off, and this right here. Now, reason being is because this right here, you actually want to go berserk. Yeah, you actually want to go berserk. The berserk is also for the role playing purpose, and the redness like of the valve just gives you more aesthetic. This is for the aesthetic of it. You see how the hands stay red? It's just like to show you like, yo, this is heavily restricted. It's like, whoa, she's using heavily restricted, you know? And yeah, that's the whole purpose for it, really. And DPS wise, the damage really stays high. Like, look at this, right? We're running like a really high damage. And like, look, it's almost impossible to drop the combo simply because of like how many damage you get through. And every 5 hit of this is like a thing. So 7 times 5, which would be 75, would be where I get my max damage of 7% that we were told about. Oh shoot, I had the wrong move equipped. I just messed up my whole damage. But and like right here, this right here just counts with the valve thingy. The valve. Now relatively the damage is not that far off, and it's actually pretty thingy. So that's what I would recommend it. But this is the full Maki build though. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.